Hello and welcome to this week's episode of New Makeup Releases. My name is Rachel. Welcome if you are new here. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. Let's talk about the new makeup that is being sneak peek released. I'm going to put all the links down in the description box of products that are available. I will also list the Instagram accounts down in the description box that I use to gather information for these types of videos. Everything that is on my face will be in a pinned comment, and let's do it. I did not film this look. I am in a super hurry. As soon as I film, I need to walk out the door to go to work this morning. So I did this off camera real quick, but I am wearing the Nomad Chris Kindle marked palette on my eyes. And like I said, everything else will be in a pinned comment. Let's talk about some new stuff. We do have quite a lot of things to talk about. First off, Gourmande Girls is releasing another palette before the end of the year. This is kind of the rush where everybody's like releasing their last collection of 2025. They are once again collaborating with Doodles by the Bunny, and this is the Mostly Merry palette. It is going to launch on Monday, December 8th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And it says, the snow globe castle, which took our artist Doodles by the Bunny 20 meticulous hours to draw, was our way of capturing a season defined not just by holidays, but by atmosphere, frost, silence, light drifting through cold air, a fairy tale rendered in luxe detail. So it looks like the palette is actually shaped like a snow globe, which is interesting. I will be honest with you, I'm not usually a big fan of palettes that are shaped like objects. I find, I don't know, there's like maybe a lot of wasted space or they're hard to store, but I'm definitely keeping an open mind. I always love seeing what Gourmande Girls has next. So hoping there'll be more than just blues because I'm not a big blue person, but I'm very much looking forward to seeing what this is all about. I'm going to insert a video of my cat. He likes to be a helper whenever I'm filming. He wants to be up sitting on camera. Oh, he does. Okay. All right. Too many pets. Okay. It's okay. Oh, cats. They only want to be loved when they want to be loved. And I just want to pet him all the time. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Blend Mini has changed the logo on their social media. So there's like a hand with some long claws. I'm very excited. It says, whispers and chills in the cold, lonely nights, empty quarters where there once was life. She left too soon, surely never to return, but her presence is near as the candle burns. You seek, you search, you try to remember, she who was once yours haunting you this December. I want to see what it is. I'm very excited. It's almost like a spooky Christmas launch, which I'm kind of excited to see what it is. I love Blend Money. I'm always here for whatever they have to give us. I'm always sat, and I'm sat. Bella Beaute Bar has released a new palette. This is the Crystallize 20 pan magnetic palette. 8 multi-chromes and 12 buttery mattes. It is already available, so I will link it down below. It retails for $75. It is a little pricey because they do have a lot of like special shades in their palettes. And then it says, please note this palette will ship with an extended processing time of 5 to 10 business days, as we are currently still working through our Black Friday orders. So just be aware of that. The cover art is absolutely beautiful. The palette is really pretty as well. It's like pastels with some cool tones. Not my favorite color story. I am going to skip on it. I haven't bought anything from the brand this year, actually. Have I? Not that I can recall. I have a couple of palettes in my drawer of shame that I still haven't used from the brand. So I think I'm always curious to see what they're coming out with. They're not an auto buy brand for me, but I am always like keeping my eye out. If there is a color story that I'm drawn to, then I would purchase, but this one's not for me. This though, they're not an auto buy brand, but I do buy a lot of their releases, is Unearthly Cosmetics. And they just dropped this picture on their Instagram a few days ago. It says, all the caption said is, dropping this gem here for you. And it looks like a new palette. It's called the Made a Monster palette. I love the cover art and I'm so excited. I want to see what this is. I don't think I've seen anything else about this palette except this picture that they posted on their socials. Something else I wanted to mention about Unearthly that, again, it kind of just slipped under the radar for me. Amanda, who is the owner of Unearthly, her name's Amanda Hayden. She is doing candles. She's hand pouring her own candles. Hayden Haun's candles. It's on their website. I will link that tab down below. There are 6 that are currently available on their site. And I did purchase 2 of them. They are coming to me. I'm very much looking forward to like smelling them and seeing what they're like. I'm so excited that Amanda's like doing more creative stuff because she is so incredibly creative. I wanted to let you know about that because I kind of didn't know about it myself until I just happened to be on their website looking around. I should have maybe said this when I was talking about Gourmande Girls earlier, but they have released another eyeshadow palette with the Eyescream Beauty Box, which I guess I've never received Eyescream Beauty Box before, but it is a beauty box that I think went on hiatus for a little while and they're back, I think. So it says, surprise, loved working with Doodles by the Bunny and Eyescream Box on our Le Petit Maison palette, made exclusively for Eyescream Beauty Box with a few on our website in case you missed the box. So I will, I'll link Eyescream Beauty Box and Gourmande Girls. Step into the warmth of the Le Petit Maison, our ode to autumn's golden glow. Looks really pretty. It does look like a really pretty fall palette. We've got some oranges and greens. It's a little bit grungy. I'm gonna skip on this, but I can admire it from afar. I think it's really pretty. So let me know if you've ever gotten the Eyescream Beauty Box and what you think about it. I'd be curious to know. Rare Beauty is coming out with a few new products. So they have the Find Comfort Lip Butter Balm and Overnight Mask with hyaluronic acid butter. Hyaluronic acid butter? Huh? $18. A daytime balm and overnight mask in one petite package coats lips and hydration, leaving them softer, smoother, and more supple. I don't like how big the applicator is. Like if you can see her holding it up to her lips, like it comes down like this far from her lips. I don't love that big of an applicator personally, but I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing reviews. There are 4 different shades / scents. Actually, the clear one is unscented, and all 3 of the other ones have a subtle vanilla scent. It says it's going to be available on December 13th on their site and Sephora. And then they've come out with 2 new body products in a new scent. This is in Find Comfort Feels Seen, which is fresh florals. Why am I having a hard time talking today? The keynotes are honeydew and a crisp ocean breeze. Okay. Hydrating body mousse to oil for $30. An airy mousse that transforms into a weightless oil, intensely hydrating for up to 8 hours with fresh notes. And then a body and hair fragrance mist with niacinamide for $28. A long-lasting fragrance mist with a fresh scent that softens skin and hair with up to 24 hours of hydration. It will be available December 7th on their website and Sephora. Not interested in any of these. I have one of the Rare Beauty like body creams or like body lotions, the original one she came out with. It smells incredible and it like sinks into the skin. It's a great formula. I think I'm good with that right now, but let me know if you're interested in these new Rare Beauty products. We have another lip balm product, another one of these like glossy lip balms a la Summer Fridays. Patrick Ta is coming out with the Major Moisture Smoothing and Hydrating Tinted Lip Balm with Vitamin E. These look really cute. They look really cute. His stuff always like intrigues me. It always makes me do a double take. His packaging and his marketing is very luxurious. I like it a lot. A high shine sheer lip balm with a cushiony texture and moisturizing ingredients that nourish lips for a softer, smoother pout with plumping peptides and bakuchiol. The mask-like feel meets a gloss-like finish elevated by custom gourmand flavors. You know, I mean, just like all these other ones, $25. The different scents are cocoa butter, which is a cream. That's what it's described as, a cream. Pink salted caramel, which is a warm pink. Milk tea, which is a nude. Cookie butter, which is a cool mauve. And espresso, which is a deep brown. It will be available December 13th on their website and Sephora. I'm not going to pick one of these up. I have so many. I have a couple from Summer Fridays. I have the ColourPop ones, which I think are just as good. Personally, I think they're just as good as the Summer Fridays. I have Hard Candy just came out with a bunch and they sent them in PR to me. I have the Milk Makeup ones, although I don't think the Milk Makeup ones are quite the same formula as these other ones I'm mentioning. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of good. I feel like so many brands, so many affordable brands have done this for a very similar price point. I don't know that you need to spend $25 on it unless you really want to, but I personally don't want to. NYX is coming out with a new foundation. So this is the Make 'em Wonder Soft Matte Buildable Foundation. Didn't they come out with a matte foundation at the beginning? Was it the beginning of this year? No, it was last year. I remember it being awful. Like, for me personally, I did not like how it made my skin look. It looked cakey and dry and heavy. So I'm curious about this. So there's a big, long blurb. I'm just going to paraphrase. It says it's a skincare infused weightless foundation that delivers pro level buildable coverage with a real skin finish. Comes in 45 shades. That's a lot. It has a soft matte finish. Available now at NYX site, and it retails for $16. That's pretty good. Although, you know, drugstore prices are getting up there, but I think $16 for a drugstore foundation is pretty good. I mean, I remember I remember when like you could get an Essence foundation or a Maybelline foundation for under $10, but I'm not into a like matte high coverage foundation personally. It used to be my journey. I really don't like those types of foundations. So I'm not gonna get this. I prefer something that's more natural, even leaning more hydrating, that is light coverage. Maybe builds to medium, but I really prefer something more light coverage. I'm wearing the Sigma Skin Tint, and I really like that type of feel for a foundation. So I think I'm all set, but let me know if you're gonna pick this up. ColourPop has released some new lip glosses. Their Ultra Glossy Lip is one of my favorite glosses ever. So this is the Disney Princess Ultra Glossy Lip collection. It says, shine like a princess. It says it features royal shades with a touch of pearly shimmer inspired by 4 iconic Disney princesses. So there looks like the 4 are Bright Ariel, Ambitious Tiana, Mademoiselle Belle, and Courageous Rapunzel. It looks like you can buy them all for $36 as a bundle, or you can buy them for $10 each individually if you want to. Yeah, I really love the Ultra Glossy Lip formula from ColourPop. I feel like it's very luxurious. It feels super nice on the lips, really glossy, not sticky. It's a really nice formula, so definitely would recommend it. I might pick one of these up if I'm making a ColourPop order or if it goes to Ulta or something like that. They are currently available on the ColourPop site right now, so I will link them there, but not gonna go out of my way to make a purchase of this right now. All right, and that's all I have to talk about for today's new makeup releases. I would love to know your thoughts down below in the comments. If there's anything that I mentioned that you're excited about, let me know, or if there's anything I didn't mention that you're excited about, let me know, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye.